It's Taco Tuesday. Somebody say tacos? It's Taco fucking Tuesday.
Hey Soup, welcome back. It's Claytano. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. So today's not going to be really too much, like, have to teach you guys this, have to teach you guys that. Basically what I'm going to be doing is going through my wings and kind of just talking through my decision making and the arena defenses, why they work, and why I'm trying to counter them the way that I do. So basically to just get right into it here, we got 10 wings. And let's see who we can find. So I already got 2 people from my own guild that attacked me, so why don't I just go ahead and attack them back. So we got this defense right here. Basically, the main threat is going to be that Praha is going to attack me, remove everything. She's going to have the buff here as well, and then Vermus is going to stun, and then Theomars is going to probably take one person out. Now this isn't Shutex or Shotex, I don't know how you say his name, but it's not his normal arena defense, so we'll just wing it. He typically uses like Dark Desert Queen and some other pro monsters, but I guarantee you guys are gonna see this defense a lot in your rankings. So something like it at least. Maybe not Beta, maybe somebody else, but I'm just gonna go with the standard defense because I have to have Triton because Beta is going to basically do the immunity buff, so I need to have someone to strip it. And then I have my Galleon, then my Zeros, then my Tosi come right off the bat. If Praha doesn't use her third or second skill, then I'm kind of free in the clear. Also, if Vermos doesn't use his third skill, or second skill for him, I guess as well. I'll be free in the clear, and we should be good to go. But if everything goes off correctly for his defense, it's going to be a pain in the butt for me, and I'll lose, as you guys will probably see here. Well, Praha derped. So a lot of people say, what the fuck? Anyway, a lot of people say, defenses are going to strip you, they're going to blow you up in the first turn, and there's really nothing that you can do to counter it. Well, as I've said in some of my other previous defenses or defense videos, you can't trust AI. I challenge you to hit some of these people's AIs because you're going to be extremely surprised with the outcome and how rare it is that all their skills go off exactly how they're planned. To be honest, it's not lucky if they don't. It's lucky if they do get all their skills correctly. And there's somebody giggling in the background right now. I don't know if you guys hear her. But anyway, just ignore that. Here's Stanley. So Stanley's main goal is to outspeed you and nuke down 1 or 2 people. Against this team, I don't really need Triton because they're going to go first before me anyway. And the glancing third skill that Kabila has isn't going to be enough to make them all survive. So I'm going to be able to kill them anyway. So what I do against this team is I bring out Darien. And my Darien is ruined completely differently. And I love this new update that Comptos came out with, so that way, as I'm bringing out new monsters, I can show you their runes right on the screen, and I don't have to go back to my monster box to see it. But my Darien is ruined triple shield. He's been ruined triple shield for quite some time now, and it works amazing. With his passive plus the triple shield runes, you take very, very little damage off the first turn, and it's really super hard to kill you with those shield runes. So if they don't have anything to remove them, hey, more power to me using the shield runes. But it does have some pretty great subs for all the stats, so can't really. It's basically all you have to do is have HP, and it doesn't really matter what else. By the time Darien goes, everybody should be dead, so it's not going to matter too much. So let's see. There's a couple things that could go wrong. If they get a couple violent procs, then they get lucky. They get a couple violent procs, it could take out a few of my people. But with them focusing Darien with that first turn, I'm not going to have too much problems. Plus, Kabila derped, and like I said, just to be honest, more times than not, the defenses are going to derp. It's just the way it is. And that's why you see so many defense fails on your list, because your defense is derping just as much as theirs is. It's unfortunate, but it's true. So let's see who else we can find. There's Stanley again. So here's Lord Siri, also from my guild. Let's take a look at him. He's got an immunity buffer. He's got Camila. He's got Fire MK, and the most RNG possible person by the name of Molly. So what I like to run against this, obviously you gotta bring Triton. Are any of these monsters gonna go before me? Yes, I guarantee you his Chloe is going to go before me. Almost 9 times out of 10, Chloe's always gonna be faster than my team. If not, then you have a really slow Chloe, and it's actually more annoying to me if they're slow, because there's more chance of her going in between my monsters, and it sucks. But you gotta have them speed tuned as close as possible. So I have my Triton, and this is how he's ruined. It's really just, I have 100% accuracy on him just for shits and giggles. It doesn't work. Accuracy is a lie, so you don't need to have 100% accuracy. I just happen to be able to get it, so that's the way it is. I'm probably, once I get a couple runes, I'll probably take off these 2 runes and then go with shield, so that way I have shield, will, and that way it can keep my other monsters alive better, and these 2 despair runes can go on someone else because they're being underutilized right now. But anyway, just accuracy on everything, really. Accuracy, speed, accuracy, nothing really else much going on there. Accuracy, speed, a lot of defense, and speed and accuracy. So I wanted it to have as close to 70 as possible, because my Galleon is right at 70, so he's going to go just before Galleon, and he needs to have at least a little bit more speed, because my speed totems are making my Galleon a little bit faster than Triton. Now, I've gotten a lot of people talking about how do I rune, according to the speed totem. Well, the speed totem is a lie. You can't go based on the percentages of the speed totem, because it doesn't calculate out the correct as much as you think. The only way to test it is by going into the arena itself and seeing if 1 speed more is going to allow your person go first, or if it's going to go last. Now, also, before we go to that real quick, I want to show you guys in Trial of Ascension, just because it's free and I haven't, beaten TOA hard yet, obviously, as you can see, but just so that way you guys can see how closely speed tuned they are, I want to show you. So we'll go him and him. Right, that's all that matters. I don't even need him, but basically you're always gonna have a leader, and then you're gonna have these 2 guys after, right? This is how close these 2 are matched up. So 1, he's in this position, he goes first, right? And I'm pretty sure, and then Galleon goes right after, obviously, and then Zeros right after that. And I'm pretty sure, because in Guild Wars it's the same, but I know the towers in Guild Wars are a little bit different. But if we were to just switch these 2 spots around for the positioning, I think it's going to be a different outcome. I could be completely wrong. Yeah, no, look, it's a completely different outcome. So for those of you guys wondering what exactly is the difference between the positioning of the roles, you can see here that with just switching the spot, it changes the actual person that goes first. So pretty cool. I just thought I'd show you guys that real quick. And also, if you need to test anything, go to TOA, because it's free. Go to a level that you've already passed, because it's free. You don't need to waste you don't need to waste energy on testing your speed tuned monsters. So Anyway, let's go and take a look at Lord Siri, and we'll just kind of run through my guild, because I also saw another guildmate of mine on my list, so that's always fun. But this is Lord Siri, and yeah, so Chloe went first, Fire MK still went before my guys, but everybody else did not. So in this situation, it's pretty much, if you guys have a cleave AO like mine, where it's you give up turn 1, then in this situation it's really up to Molly to kind of win the game for them at this point. It's also up to my Galleon putting on, you know, the debuffs if it gets resisted, things like that, but it's most likely doesn't even have has revenge on Camila, so it's kind of preference for revenge on Camila, but if you guys are looking to try to counter Camila, Galleon on Violent is super effective. like Pokemon, it's super effective because he can almost solo Camila because he's taking the attack bar away from Camila as he's killing her. And then he's putting defense break on, and then proccing violent procs, and then slowing down her heal. So that's Stanley again. I didn't want to attack Stanley again. Let's see if we could find someone else. God damn, Stanley. Okay, so Oxy Deltor, he's on my list now, and he's got a Lucian team with Rena. So this is a little bit more interesting. Basically, his goal is to kill your squishy people with Lucian, and then leave you with not enough people to kill Rena. So kill your squishy people with Lucian, all of them, meaning any person that's a threat to Rena is gonna die, and then all you have left is like your tanks or, you know, something that's not gonna kill Rena. That is I think the most effective way to utilize Rena. Not using her with a bunch of other tanks, maybe one other tank, but like trying to assassinate that squish monster is going to be really dangerous, and I bet he's getting a lot of wins from it because his Lucian is ridiculous. And I'll show you guys, it's probably the best Lucian in the server as of right now, and I'll show you guys that as soon as we're done. But what do I want to use against this? I want to protect against that turn 1. Whether this is going to be enough, I don't know. He doesn't have a crit rate or attack buff, only other than a leader. So he's got that win 30% attack buff, but that's it. And I think we should be in good shape. And of course, obviously, not everybody's going to use their correct skills. If they do, then we could be in bad shape. If not, we'll see. His Rena is faster than his Lucian. And okay, so Galleon's dead, and I lost the match. It's as simple as that. It really is, because I don't have the damage output to deal with Rena. Because I don't have the defense break. Unless for some odd reason. Yeah, there's no accuracy on my on my Darien. So this is exactly what I'm saying, guys. It's ridiculous how this can work. Because it killed the one person that could really effectively take out this Rena, and I don't know, maybe I can get lucky with no, I don't have enough accuracy. It's not gonna work. Okay, so I hit 1 defense break. Is it gonna be enough though? I don't have attack buff. 4,000. Oh my god. Oh, this is so embarrassing, guys. Ugh. and I don't have attack break while I have this skill because it goes straight through the shield, but there's no attack break, so you know it doesn't even matter. Okay. Oh. Is it gonna be enough? I don't think it's gonna be enough. I don't have attack boost. Nope. Come on, you need to hit that. You need to hit that. You can't mess up like that. She needs to, or he needs to proc his third skill, and he didn't. He freaking didn't. You need to proc your third skill. Oh, you're dead? Oh my god. You need to proc your third skill. Why are you not doing it? Okay. You need to proc. You seriously need to proc your third skill now. Oh. I mean your fourth skill, whatever it is. So that's exactly what I thought was gonna happen, is what happened. It sucks. It sucks. It really does. I mean, it does. Let's see if we can find one other guild mate of mine. Oh, there's Cabe. Okay. So Cabe, this is a nasty defense. What do you do? What do you do against this defense? It's gonna strip, glance, heal, immunity. I mean, really, if we can hold out turn 1 and then hold out a couple more turns, I think we'd be in good shape. We just need to keep our patience, and that's what it is. Like, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to give up turn 1. It's okay. Oh. It is okay. Sometimes it's okay. But let's try to at least kill a couple of them with Tosi, since Okay, so who's the threat to Tosi? Kabila is gonna be going hard for Tosi, so I need to at least kill Kabila. And the glance, and I. Okay, so I can go this. Might as well go there. And I think we should be in good shape from here. But see, even with a really bad start where my nuke actually got stunned, it didn't have enough killing power to it to kind of make a difference. It did take a little bit longer. I was able to get it like around turn 2. I think I beat it by, but still it took a little bit longer. But that's okay. It's still okay. Be patient. Don't be afraid to give up turn 1 as long as you're protected and you have 2 nukes, not just 1. Don't rely on 1 nuke. That's the main thing that people, you know. That's the main thing that people fall into that mistake, is they'll use Bernard instead of Tosi, and they'll try to go before the other team, and they might not always be fast enough. So in this situation though, if basically if Triton uses his third skill, I'm in trouble. I really am. But we're gonna bring him, because the only one of our hopes is to have this guy go ahead and put a defense break on Darien and use him as a target to Sierra. Is it gonna work that way? I don't know, but I'm hoping it does, because that's all you can do. Just hope for the best. But I think maybe possibly if I don't get, okay, yeah, it's pretty much good. I mean, I think we're pretty good, unless procs another couple times, but he doesn't. So yeah, we're good from here. I'm not sure. I didn't see if Triton got resist. Yeah, I think he got. Okay, you can go ahead and defense him again. You stupid Darian. I was gonna say I wasn't sure if Triton got skill reset. I've never finished my sentence there. I apologize about that. So there's Calviana's defense there. And we'll try one more refresh. If we can find another person, we'll go ahead and find them. Nah, so we'll just leave it up to those 6 guildmates of mine. You guys saw all their defenses. They're not all, some of them are their, I don't think any of them are the rush defenses. I think they're a little bit smarter than that. I don't think they use their defenses like that all the time. But we do like to fight each other because it makes us better. It shows us what's working, what's not. And to be honest, with that one that I lost to for Oxy, that's really the most effective way to run Rena. To be honest, it's maybe not with that exact setup, but having somebody that can take out somebody that's going to be a threat to Rena is amazing. You need to not do that. Just kidding. Anyway.
Bitch.
Oh God, not again. So that's about the video. I'm not gonna go too much over 20 minutes for you guys. I showed you guys 6 defenses. They are all top tier players, all G2, G3 players. Oxy is absolutely top 10 player. As you can see that I lost. Oh, I wanted to show you guys Oxy's defense, or his Lucian. I almost forgot about that. That was gonna be horrible if I would have forgotten that. Here he is. I would have never forgiven myself, ever forgive myself. Okay, so we're gonna take a look. First is Bernard. So that's pretty slow, Bernard, right? I mean, you can do better. Just kidding. And a lot of people want to know how to build Leo. I think he's got one of the best, best setups for Leo. So, real quick though, here's his Lucian. Just take a look at those stats real quick. Okay. 70% crit rate. That's precisely what he needs to run with a crit buffer like Seek. 247% crit damage, 70% crit rate. But then the attack, over 3,000 attack, is insane. He doesn't need any speed though because he has Leo. All he needs speed on is his Bernard, and that's it. His Lucian does 14,000 damage per card. 14,000 damage. Have you ever seen another? No. 14,000 damage per card is absolutely ridiculous. And then he's got a second Lucian that's almost just as good. And it's on will. The attack is a lot less, but that's okay. He's on will. He's not going to get stunned or anything like that. So, crazy Lucians. He even has Tiana, but he doesn't even need it. But here's his Leo. A lot of people wonder how to build Leo. I'd say his most effective one that I've seen. He's got an attack bar buff rune on Leo, which is absolutely genius. I'm not sure why nobody else really runs it that way, but when attack bar is so key to Leo, to have something like that is it should be a staple on Leo, to be honest. It should be an absolute staple on Leo to have this Nemesis runes on him. And then the other thing for these runes here, for Vampire, that means he can solo whatever monsters his Lucian doesn't kill, because he has a way to heal himself and eventually take it out. So it may not be the fastest thing, but it's almost a failsafe when he brings his Leo. So super genius way to build it. He's got a lot of attack. He's got 2 attack and crit damage, and then he's got a lot of HP. And I mean, it's look at these runes, guys. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, some of these things, man. But anyway, guys, there you have it. There's some of the top defenses in the game. One of the best Lucians you'll probably ever see. And other than that, Claytano is kind of my nickname in my guild, because I don't know why. Maybe you'll find out in the next video. Appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. As always, stay soupy. Love you guys. Peace. Later. Bye-bye. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. If you want to see my previous video, you can click on the link or visit me on Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, and Twitter. Also, I just started making t-shirts, so check out my website at www.claytano.com to see all of my gamer-inspired apparel. And as always, stay soupy and don't be a potato.